When the clients come in, they're so afraid. You know, they're so scared to even think about the future. They can't. All they can think about is today.
They think they're in love. They think that this guy is there for them, and all of a sudden they find out they're pregnant and he's nowhere around.
Many are pressured by boyfriends or ex-boyfriends.
It could be peer pressure, it could be a parent, it could even be a husband.
Their fears are that they're going to be left alone, that there's going to be no way to take care from this child.
And when they come to us, they have no one to talk to, no one to feel supported by or anything like that.
Many feel that they do not have the resources to have a child.
That was hard, and how am I going to afford a car and gas and baby food and clothes and everything.
Some feel they're too young, some feel they're too old. Sometimes they give a whole list of reasons why they can't have a child.
You know, this is a decision they're making about themselves for the rest of their life. And I think for them to be able to make a choice that's best suited for them, because they really shouldn't have to make a choice that somebody else is imposing on them.
Everyone wants them to have an abortion, but I've still yet to meet very few who want the abortion because they want the abortion. It's usually someone behind them.
It was a 14-year-old that she came in with her mother, and her mother was, no matter what, she's having an abortion. And the 14-year-old did not want to have an abortion. She said she wanted to keep the baby.
I really think that a choice is not something that you're forced into.
The last half a dozen women that I dealt with were pretending to the people they were living with that they were scheduled for the abortion. Well, they were going behind the scenes and sneaking phone calls to agencies such as ours, just so they could keep a roof over their head that short time till they found a place where they could rescue themselves and their child.
I see it in amongst my peers often, that they think that abortion is their only option.
Girls are really pressured for abortion by this society, this culture that we live in.
We do a tally every time the women come to receive services, and about 65% of the time, women are pressured to have an abortion by someone else. That's scary.
If there's anything slightly wrong with your stability-wise at the time, then you shouldn't have the baby.
A lot of young women feel that way. They feel that pressure.
A lot of people don't have the education, and they think that, okay, I'm pregnant, I'm young. Only option I have is to either keep it or an abortion.
You know, for most people, they're just like, oh, you should just, you know, the easy answer is have an abortion.
And usually what I see is that they go for an abortion because they don't have the education.
A lot of times if you ask what, you know, why do you want an abortion, things like that, they don't really know why. They think that's what they have to do. They're pregnant, they don't have the money, they don't have family support, it's abortion.
I've been working with pregnant women for close to 25 years, and sometimes I hear, well, why would a woman choose an abortion? Over the 25 years, why would women still continue to choose that? And I think it comes down to one word: fear. They're afraid, or somebody has convinced them that they need to be afraid.
If we can offer hope, that's all she needs. I mean, that's all anybody needs is hope.
The agency is the friend to someone, is the family member to someone, you know, that they can come to and talk to.
It needs to be their decision. And empowering them to be able to do this is really a wonderful tool. Once they come in and we can empower them, give them the information that they are not alone, that there are other options, they're not so dependent upon what that other person is telling them to do.
You know, people are going to be people, and you're always going to have the crisis pregnancy because people in life generally are going to have, you know, tough times, and there's always going to be poverty, there's always going to be unplanned pregnancies or teens, but you get through it with help and support and enough love.